Well, we're back to backpacking. So far, so good. We've only got about 30 miles to go to get to Fontana, so we've shortened the days up into 3 days to see how we do, because we have a new backpacker joining us. Not new to backpacking, but she hasn't been out yet. So having some shorter, around 10-mile days will be better for her just starting. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. So we started down from Unicoi Crest and heading towards Fontana, mostly east, a little bit north. Well, we're up on Bob's Bald, working our way across. Puddles in the lead, followed by Christine, and I'm playing cleanup. Windy up here, of course, but I would imagine as I get up where Puddles is, there's a great view. A little bit cloudy in the distance, but really pretty up here. There's really cool thin rocks. It looks like they've just been slabbed into the ground here. Lots of berry bushes, so a little bit of a sticky walk at times as they come in and scratch you. Glad I got long pants on. Well, we're up above 4,500 feet, and you can see there's hardly any leaves on the trees. It's just bare compared to down below where everything's pretty much filled out. Oh, we're up here. Whoop, awful windy, so I hope you can hear me. There's a great view from this campsite. We just came down off Bob Bald heading north. This would be an absolutely beautiful place to stay if we could. Beautiful little grassy area here. Going uphill. It just looks so pretty and the wind's blowing it. Wow. Tough little rooty section here. And a lot of just having to watch where you put your feet. Rocks, roots, little climbs, drop-offs. Yeah, all the fun combos of things. See if I can get up and still take a picture. There we go. Okay, route. Yeah, this was a steep up and it's a steep down. Definitely not for the faint of heart. Oh, here's a little stream. Right. Nice narrow spot here. Puddles makes it up with ease. We get to climb up. Very cool. We're down in the rhododendrons and there's a great view up above. Pretty neat. Nice view back towards the cove.
Aww. You could turn around, Christine.
Beautiful morning. Boy, we had a heck of a day yesterday. So the person that went along with us wasn't in as good a shape as they thought. Hiking these trails is not easy, especially with 30 pounds on your back. And by the time we got 3 miles in, she was getting overheated and dehydrated. And we stopped and waited a long time and got her all better. Then we went on and she stepped too close to the edge of the trail and fell about 10 feet down. Fortunately, a log or a tree caught her before she went any farther, but She ended up breaking her ankle, and it took us a long time to get her out to a place that she could get help. So don't think just because you're watching this that it's all that easy. It's not. And it's just a beautiful tunnel of mountain laurel here. Just keeps on going. It's so incredibly pretty. So this kind of stuff takes a lot of extra time and patience, and it's really hot today. Okay, we just got down off the mountain heading to Tapoco? Tapoco. Couldn't think of it. And getting some nice lunch. But man, that was a booger. So much debris to climb over, and little steep ascents and descents. You know, overall it's a descent, but when you have all that stuff to crawl over, it just really tires you out. As you come down, you sort of walk between what looks like a sawmill, and then on this road, which I think goes out to the main road, or is the main road. We'll soon find out. Well, we just came across 3 bears. They seem to be having good luck fishing today. And it's the only bears we've seen. We've seen a lot of bear evidence, but no other bears. So here it is. We're so happy we could smell the food for about a mile. Plus, we're just plain tired. So we're sitting here, and it's very hot, trying to decide when we want to walk across that bridge and down along that road in the heat. We got about 1/10 of a mile of road walk, but there isn't much space on the side, so. Plus, we're not very motivated to hike in the heat, so it's very hard to get off of this nice shady bench. Oh, more mountain laurel. It's just so incredible up here. Thank goodness, because the heat's pretty much overbearing. So I'm glad there's some sort of reward for this cooker. It's in the low 80s, and the sun makes it feel like about 100. We are going very, very slow to keep from overheating. But this is just absolutely gorgeous. You know, you don't get flowers like this artificially. It's so wonderful. So you can see how the trail just drops off. That's how narrow and steep the trail has been in spots. And you just got to be so damn careful that you don't step too close to the edge, or you'll be all the way down there. So, right out of the starting gate, straight up the hill, and it's early, but it's already at least 70. I'll tell you, this heat really takes you down a notch. Puddles is now looking for the trail. Boy, trail goes right through here, but there is not really a footpath. A lot of poison ivy, ticks. It's a beautiful day. And we're hoping we get through this without being scraped up like everybody says, but we'll see. The power lines, and that's a huge tower. But what's cool is the view you get from here. All the way down. You can see the mountains for miles. Coming up here wasn't fun. Believe it or not, this is the trail that we're going through.
Trail?
And it's trail. It's very hard to beat your way through all this crap. I won't say that word. But a lot of sticker bushes in here. And it's basically shoulder high on me and a couple places head high. Fun. This one here, this is my favorite. See those nice thorns? It's lovely. Well, the last 3 miles tore the crap out of us. I don't know what Puddles thinks, but I have a pretty good idea. What do you think, Puddles?
I think people really need to know what this trail is like. Not like the glamorous, you know, YouTube videos, but some actual shots of what they're going to encounter.
Yep, it's tough.
Yeah.
What takes you 15 minutes normally on a climb takes a good half hour, 45 minutes, because you're fighting the brush and the stickers.
Feet are being choked out by weeds and thorns.
Yeah. Whoopee. And plus it's 1,000 degrees already, so the heat don't help. But I think we're at the highest point and heading down. Okay, I was wrong. We weren't at the top. I had to climb another little short section, but we are at the tower, which has fallen or something. I'm not sure what that is. I'll look to the other side. Yeah, so it looks like it was a big platform and it just came down the other side, or it's braced that way. I don't know. Strangest thing I ever saw. If anybody knows what this used to look like, let me know. Oh, it says micro something.
Microbrewery?
Not microbrewery, sorry. Micro floater? Maybe it's some sort of microwave tower. Ancient one. Whatever. Like, words cannot express the difficulty of this trail because of the general lack of maintenance. But I can tell you, I can't say them because my grandkids watch this channel. I'll leave it to your imagination. But we're mostly downhill to Fontana. So hopefully the battle isn't too bad. Well, we made it down to Fontana. I'll have to say that that was 3 days of very eventful hiking. The first being when Christine hurt herself, and it took us 10 hours to get her down out of the mountain somewhere where she could get off. And then the second day, it was just so hot and so much bramble, and we just really burned ourselves up climbing up the other side of the mountain. And the last day down wasn't any better. Thank goodness we climbed what we did, because there was shoulder high brush and trees, and we both fell twice. So not a good day, sliding on the leaves and all the slippery stuff. But we made it, and we're taking a day off before we hit the Smokies, so I think we need it. We bruised ourselves up pretty good through that section.